Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. So I need this microphone so that you can hear me. Because there's no way you can hear me. What's that? Oh, that's fine. I'll use I like holding a microphone. Hi microphone. Hi, you all. How's it going? Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. How has Retropalooza been? There was one last year, right? Yeah, I wasn't at that one. I was scared. But this is my first one back. This is like my first major convention back as like a guest. Like I went to the Comic-Cons or whatever, but those aren't conventions, those are just chaos. This is the first one that I've met. So I'm glad to be back here. I'm glad to be back at Retropalooza. Thanks for having me back. It's good to be back. Hopefully I keep coming back. I appreciate it. So how are you guys doing? Good. Everyone's good? Excited? Yeah? Excited? Great. Cool. Thank you for being here. Does anyone not know who I am? Because I want to just hear just because they want some air conditioning. And it's okay. It's totally fine. I've had people do that before. I'm like, I know who you were. My feet hurt. I sat down. But you know, you were cool. It's fine. So, well, welcome. What do we have over here? Are you cosplaying or just?
I wanted to wear a dress.
You're a minion?
Yeah.
Can you speak minion?
No.
I love that minion is just noises and you're like, no. I choose not to. The dressing as a minion was enough, all right? I agreed. You got one or the other. I will either dress as a minion or talk as a minion. You don't get both. I respect that. Know your boundaries. I respect that. So yeah. Well, thank you. Hi, my name is Andre. I make a YouTube channel called Black Nerd Comedy. I've been doing it for 15 years as of last month. So yeah, which I believe in YouTube terms that is retirement. Like I feel like well, you know, like once you, it's like Barney. Like once you kind of hit a certain age, you're like, I'm gonna place you with new. No, so yeah, I'm from the YouTube retirement home. It's very nice. The 5 stars say hi, and they haven't seen them in a while. So, but yeah, I do videos about. What do I do videos about? What are my videos about? Good stuff I like. That's a perfect description. It's like, you talk about stuff. So yeah, so I make videos about. I'm very much into newer superhero and movies and shows and stuff, but also nostalgia movies and shows and stuff, and games and things. So that's what I do, and it's sometimes funny. It's the comedy part. It's really nerdy. It's the nerd part. And last time I checked, it was black, so that's why the name is in front of that. And that's pretty much it. So, you'd be surprised, man. You would be surprised. Why do you call yourself Black Nerd? What if I call myself White Nerd? I'm like, I don't know, man. Is the username available? Like, go check. Google will tell you if you can be called that. Like, just type the name in. I don't know. Add a 2 to it. So welcome to everybody to my panel/therapy session. I appreciate you being here. I was just gonna talk until Pixel Dan showed up, and then I also brought 90s trivia just for some reason, because it's Retropalooza. So my thing is, yeah, you can ask me questions, but I'm also gonna ask you 90s trivia, just for the heck of it. So I'm gonna start off with the trivia. I had never used this before. Someone gave this to me because they're like, you like the 90s? Don't you love it when people just are like, they don't say like specific things you like about a decade, they're just like, you like the 90s, right? Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah. Pokemon and the OJ trial and Saved by the Bell and yeah, all of it, sure. The whole 90s. The whole 90s. Animaniacs, Lorena Bobbitt, the whole thing.
That's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut? How dare you, sir! This is an all ages event! That's a deep cut. Apparently not too deep. It's wrong. I would not want that to happen to anybody. All right. It's the weirdest way to ask a question. All right. just to figure this out. Who is the main boy? Who's the main boy in the animated series Pokemon?
Ash Ketchum.
You see?
We're supposed to raise our hands.
No, I don't.
Blurt it out.
There's like 20 of us. It's cool, man. Like, if I be like, who's got their hand raised? What she's saying, I'm gonna answer all the questions immediately. So I want to be fair to everybody else.
If I know, I have.
Are you from the 90s? From you? That makes it like you're a time traveler. Like, I am from the 90s. I've come to the future to warn you about the past.
I have that power.
Yeah, I wish. Oh boy, if I could go back to the 90s, I'd be like, peace. At this point, no. Yes, Ash Cat. Well, it's funny because Ash was the answer, and then like the follow-up question was what was his last name. But y'all didn't waste no time. Y'all just like looked at the whole thing. All right. Oh, this is like one of those like you gotta act it out. Okay, so one player names something from the category below. Next player must repeat what was said in order and add it. Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to say like certain things, and then you're supposed to know the category. This is like a pyramid. This is like like forks, knives, spoons. Like utensils. Yeah. So I'm supposed to say this is a category.
No, straight hair.
I gotta think of this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Copy guy. Caveman lawyer. Wayne's World. The Ladies Man. Be more specific. What era of the 90s game I'm saying out loud are we talking about?
Michael Myers era.
No, it's just 90s Saturday Night Live things. But I like that 90s era. All right, does anyone have a question? Or I'll keep asking trivia questions. I'll let everybody. Do you have a question? Since you answered it? No? Do you have a question in the back? How's that?
What was Vanilla Ice like?
What was Vanilla Ice like? Okay, I gotta preface this story. So, Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, which is hot. That's important. I was doing this show. I was helping out by co-hosting this stream that was happening for Consumer Electronics for one of the shows I was there. And we were in a meeting, and they were like, all right, so we got some people coming through. You know, so-and-so's gonna come in and show this new tech thing. So-and-so's gonna come in and show these earbuds. Vanilla Ice are gonna show up and show off some new headphones. This other person, and I literally stopped the meeting. I'm like, hold up, you don't just say Vanilla Ice and just name drop that and act like that's normal. Like, Vanilla Ice is showing up? And they're like, are you excited about that? I'm like, go Ninja, go, yes! I'm excited. I was like, can I ask him about Ninja Rap? They're like, I guess you can ask about Ninja Rap, but here's the thing, I was nervous. Because you know how sometimes when there's like celebrities that do stuff in the past, and they're like, I'll talk about it all day. And there's celebrities who do something in the past, like, don't dare ask me about that thing in the past. I didn't know what Vanilla Ice's take was on Ninja Turtles. So I didn't know if I should bring it up or not. So I said, here's my plan. I will bring Ninja Turtles clothes, and I'll wear them underneath my regular clothes. And then we'll do the interview, and if we get the vibe that he ain't around talking about Ninja Turtles, they'll never know because Ninja Turtles clothes are underneath my regular clothes. But if for some reason he's all about Ninja Turtles, I will take off my regular clothes and reveal my Ninja Turtle clothes, and we'll go all out where I will sing and perform Ninja Rap. Somehow I thought this was a smart idea. One, to take off clothes in front of a person who's never seen me before. And two, to wear double layers of clothes in Las Vegas, Nevada. So somehow, I don't even remember how, I had a Ninja Turtle shirt and Ninja Turtles pajamas, pants. And I literally, right before the interview, I run to the restroom in the Consumer Electronics Show. There's all these businessmen, like, oh, we're selling some 3D televisions, and we've got some new washing machine that can read your blood pressure and everything. And I'm running in, taking off my pants and putting on Ninja Turtle pants, and you see me washing my hands like, what? Comic-Con's not this week, son. You know, so then I put all my clothes over top of that, and I'm sweating. I'm just like, all right, I'm ready for the interview. And we sit there, and we're talking Vanilla Ice. And then we notice that he has, you know the Secret of the Ooze poster?
Yeah.
Where the turtles are like hovered over the ooze bottom? He has that tattooed on his leg. And so we noticed it, and we were like, dude, you got the Ninja Turtles 2 movie poster tattooed on your leg? And he's like, oh man, word to your mother. You know, it's like there. And so when he was showing it off and talking about it, me and the other host, we kind of gave him a look like, it's on. So I was like, dude, I gotta do the ninja rap. And he was like, oh man, do it. And so I got up, and I took off my shirt, and he's just like looking at me. And like the shirt, he was like, oh, you got the Turtle shirt, cool. Why is he taking off his pants? And I was like, hey, Vanilla Ice. And then I show the Ninja Turtle pants, and he freaks out. And then I do the, yo, it's the Green Machine, gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Slamming and jamming to the new swing sound. Yeah, everybody let's move. Vanilla's in the house with Blue Jack Groove, gonna rock and roll the place with the power of the Ninja Turtle bass. Iceman, you know what I'm playing? The Ninja Turtles are saying, ninja, rap, go, ninja, go. I do the whole thing in front of him, and he just lost it. And that's like a highlight of my life. That was like the coolest thing ever. Because I watched that movie in the theater. Never, that's where I want to time travel. Be like, right in the theater, like, go ninja. And just like a portal just opens up. You gonna dance that in front of him. Y'all see that? I think I've had too many Twizzlers. So yeah. He was really cool. And then what was funny was I actually came down to Austin. Was it Austin or here? There was like a party. There was like a 90s party, and it was like a bunch of rap artists performed at it, and then Partners in Crime was there, and Vanilla Ice was there. I went to that and I saw him again. He was like, oh yeah, you do the dance ninja rap. I feel like when you take your pants off in front of somebody, they remember you. That's your lesson for you. No! Don't record that. Andre just told everybody, no, he was really cool. That was a very cool experience. I really liked that. So that was a long answer, but I hope you appreciate the story.
It was a great video to watch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the video's on YouTube, so you can watch the video of me doing that dance and taking off the pants. This is a picture. I don't understand that one. Okay, hold on. What? Okay. Oh, okay. This is, so I'm supposed to do this dance. Speaking of, yeah. So what is this dance?
Surrender.
Why am I looking like I don't know? I think that's correct, yes. And then I'm supposed to show you this picture and say, who is this based on this picture?
Oh,
There it is. I like this little 90s game. It's like, well, I thought it was just gonna be trivia questions, but it's like, it's freaking a whole game show. I'm like a game show host right now. All right, so there you go. Did I answer your Vanilla Ice question?
Yes, thank you.
No problem, anytime. All right, who else has a question? What's that? What was this? You TMZ? What's going on? question, answer. What is it? Tell me, where were you?
Okay, so I know you've hosted like many panels throughout the year.
Yeah.
I would like to know, what one was your favorite?
What was my favorite panel?
Host, yeah.
See, why are you trying to get me in trouble? You know, if I say what's my favorite panel on camera because you recorded me right now, did I give consent to this video? No. Hi, how's it going? Hi, I'm Andre. Yeah, but like I love all the panels. I can't say one is better than the other. They might fight me later. No, I just think, I think just being able to, I would say my favorite experience overall. I love all the panels I've done. I love to do panels with Power Rangers. I got to do one with the All That people, but Ninja Turtles 2012. Because that was just such a unique thing of like, they were already doing panels for the show, and then they needed a host. And literally people that worked on the show were like, there's this random dude on YouTube that keeps talking about our show. He like wakes up every morning and is like, I'm gonna tell you about Ninja Turtles, and he seems to know how to host things, let's bring him in. And they were like, all right, and they did it, and it went really well, and they were just like, cool. And so just every panel after that until the show ended, they were like, you wanna do it again? And I was like, sure. So I think I did like 4 or 5 panels for them. I did all the San Diego Comic Cons, I did New York Comic Con, And the people behind the scenes, people that worked on the show, people that worked on those panels for Comic-Con, were just some of the coolest people, and they were just so nice. And for them to take a random chance on a YouTube person who just happened to be a fan of the show to go to San Diego Comic-Con, which that is the that's the mecca of nerddom right there. To be a part of that is just really awesome. And I got to meet obviously some of the cast members, obviously the creators of the show, the cast members and stuff. And it was just a really cool experience. And I think that there was a lot of Nichiro fans who told me, who were like, that was just so cool because like they're fans, and so it was like just neat to see that they knew that the person doing the panel is like someone who also likes the show, because like there's a lot of great moderators, but sometimes it's like you just do your job. And so I think it was nice for them to be like, all right, cool, someone who legit is into Ninja Turtles is now doing this, and that's really neat. So yeah, thanks, man. He's gonna keep following me with the camera? Like he's just gonna keep going, he's gonna keep, okay. What if I gotta like scratch myself or something? I'm just gonna go over here now. I'm gonna make this hard for you now. You're gonna keep walking. Oh, you turned it off? Okay. Daniel, I've known this dude. I've seen this dude. How many cons have you done? How many Retropaloozas?
I've done I've done it since 2015.
2015? Were you at SGC before that or no? Okay. Well, 2015 is, yeah, so I've seen them 2015. Who's the old school Retropalooza? What's like yeah. Okay. Goofy's here. Love it. Yeah. Sweet. That's awesome. You guys are great. Oh, let me ask you a nice question. Oh, it's another one. Okay, I need like a question. Okay, here we go. Who sang why are you giving me big words? Who sang the ubiquitous hit single, Too Legit to Quit?
MC Hammer.
There we go. Well, there's more, sir. You put yourself on the spot now.
Oh, of course I did.
You also have to do the hand gesture in one try.
Okay.
Do you need some help? Hey, too legit.
Okay, so
That was just too legit quick. There you go.
I can get the right button coming.
That was the short version. Too legit, that's the TikTok one. Too legit quick. I love that. That's great. Before it sank into cinematic history, it also happened in real life, card. What city was Titanic traveling to?
Atlantic City, I don't know.
Real? You think I'm going to gamble? What'd you say?
New York?
Yes, thank you, time traveler. New York is the correct answer.
I have to go back and ask.
But I love that it was like before it sank into cinematic. I mean, I guess because it's the '90s thing, but I'm like, it's a thing that happened, right? Like it's like James Cameron didn't create, well, I guess he kind of created Jack and Rose. It's a good movie. Have you ever seen Titanic? No?
Ghostbusters 2, what happened to Titanic?
Did you say there's supposed to be a 2? What?
No, Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, Ghostbusters 2. I thought you said you were waiting for part 2. I was like, no, that's Avatar. That's not. Man, I can't wait for that Titanic sequel. I need to make it 5 of those, man. Disney got that license to Titanic. They gonna go crazy, man. It's the Titanic cinematic universe. Billy Zane's gonna get his origin story. He's gonna be speaking a prequel series for Rose on Disney Plus. I like this idea. We gotta get you to Hollywood, man. The TCU. Cool. Does anyone have a question? What's that?
With Walter Jones and Yost coming back for Power Rangers, do you have any other Rangers you think deserve to have another shot?
All of them. I want to freaking go to MorphoCon, grab everybody, and just have one big shot. No, none of that like, it's 2 Rangers and everyone else is already in suits. Like, oh, everybody, no. No, I just think it's cool. I think it's cool that those 2 specifically are coming back. We have not had a chance to see them in Rangerdom since they left, and so I think to have those 2 Rangers specifically come back, I think that's really cool. Yeah, but I mean, I always love it when Rangers come back. I think for me, it's just more not so much about which Rangers come back, but just like that they get to, do something to expand their character within the story. I feel like the reunion that they did during Ninja Steel, I thought was a really good one because I like the whole Tommy multi-morpher thing and just like some of the other Rangers that got to do specific things. You got, of course, the Starsky brothers working together, and then he came back later for another episode. So I like that, whereas as opposed to just like, I'm here in New Zealand. Thanks. You know, like I like for them to be able to do more stuff. So yeah, I'm very intrigued of, because they haven't said too much about that special. So I'm very intrigued if it's special like retrospective special, or if it's special like actual story special, like it's an actual 30th anniversary quote unquote episode. So I'm just very curious. Either way, I'm happy. I'm just let's celebrate those Rangers. Man, 30 years though. That's wild. That show has been going on for that long. Morphin time, man. It's crazy. Does anyone still watch Power Rangers? Anyone still watch it? Nice. Anyone watched it back in the day? Sweet. Pink Ranger 3 years? Did you dress as a Pink Ranger?
Dressed as a Pink Ranger 3 years straight.
For real? What? Alright. Well, I mean, welcome. You can do it again now.
I know.
Welcome back. Get into it, time traveler. So, let me see. Okay, here we go. This is a question. Ready? This is really for the 2000s kids. In 1999's The Matrix, Mr. Anderson swallowed a pill to begin his quest to becoming Neo. What color was the pill? Red is correct. That's correct. That's cool. All right. This is the 90s right here. All right. So we just had a fun Matrix question. Next question: who vomited in the lap of Japan's prime minister in 1992?
George W. Bush.
That's correct. George W. Bush. Straight blue chunks in the Japan prime minister's lap. That's the 90s, baby. So, all right. There's a question. Anyone? What's that?
All right, have you watched any of the newest Scooby-Doo series, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? Dude, you know I did, because you know why? They did a freaking episode with Urkel! Yes! Scooby-Doo and Guess Who is really good. I like Scooby-Doo and Guess Who because it feels like modernized classic Scooby. Like do y'all know that Scooby-Doo has not been off of television since 1969? There has been a version of Scooby-Doo of some kind since then. He has never stopped. Except for Scoop Holiday Line. But yeah, no. But Scooby-Doo and Guess Who it's really good. So if you haven't seen Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, there used to be an old Scooby-Doo series. I think it was after the original series, called the Scooby-Doo movies, where they would have the Scooby-Doo gang team up with some cartoon version of a celebrity or figure. So it'd be like, it's Scooby-Doo and Dick Van Dyke. It's Scooby-Doo and the Three Stooges, the Harlem Globetrotters. Batman was with them, a couple times. So so now there's like a new version of it, but this time it's like, it's Kenan Thompson, it's Whoopi Goldberg, it's Morgan Freeman. I'm naming all the black people. There's Penn and Teller too, okay, all right. I think Carol Burnett does an episode, I believe. Yes, okay, so there we go, everyone's, representation. Lucy Liu does one, but then it's funny because they'll do that, and then they'll also be like an Abraham Lincoln. Like what? Sherlock Holmes is just gonna team up with them. I think Batman comes back. They also do like a Wonder Woman one, a Flash one. Did they do a Superman one? Oh yeah. There's an episode I haven't seen it yet because I think it's the upcoming season, or I think they're like done, but they were on digital, but they're moving them over. But apparently there's an episode where they do it with the voice actors of Scooby-Doo, like the Scooby-Doo gang meets the voice actors of Scooby-Doo. So I think that's really funny. But there's an episode where they meet Urkel, and I just thought that was hilarious. Not Jaleel White. It's not Scooby-Doo meets Jaleel White. It's legit Scooby-Doo meets Urkel. And Jaleel White is the first time he's ever played Urkel since Family Matters went off the air. Until he started selling weed. He did that one sketch with Snoop Dogg, which is funny because I was like, well, I mean, I've not been a drug person, but if you're ever gonna try it, might as well be Urkel. He did that part, so I thought it was really cool. And they also had the Urkelbot was a part of it too, so I thought that was really cool that they had that. But yeah, man, that's a really cool show. I really like. I feel like it's very much because I feel like every time you do a new Scooby-Doo, there's always this feeling like we gotta do something unique, so we gotta either change the animation style, or we gotta make it lighter or darker or whatever. And I feel like that one is like, no, this really feels like a modernized version of the Scooby-Doo movies. And so, if you're a Scooby-Doo fan, any Scooby-Doo fans, any of you guys fans of Scooby? Like Scoob? Sweet? All right. I would check, if you haven't seen that show, it's definitely say check it out. Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. Hot take, Scrappy ain't that bad. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Hot take. Hot take. Scrappy ain't that bad. Who remember Scooby Doo? Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Like that's what you love. That's the thing about cartoons nowadays. You can't do like they literally were like, all right, what if Scooby had a cousin who was just stupid? Like that was literally the whole idea. He's gonna be dumb. Like I was like, really? And he just comes in and Scooby Dum Dum. I'm like, that's it? Like that's really?
That's the joke.
That's the joke?
I think he had another cousin that was Dynamite from Blue Falcon.
Oh, that's a whole, okay. So that's now we're getting to the Scooby cinematic universe. All right, so there's Blue Falcon and Dynamite. All right, so Dynamite was like this robot dog and stuff. And so yeah, I don't know if they were cousins, but they definitely knew each other. They hung out, you know. So yeah, the Blue Falcon, which that was really cool. But then there was also, and then like Scrappy Doo had like an uncle that he had like, they had like a whole show where they were like in like Gasper Gulch or something like that. Yeah. Then there's like Scooby D, who's like this Hollywood star dog. So yeah, then there's a whole Scooby, man. And then there's a pup named Scooby Doo when they're younger. And then like Fred's always believing that Red Herring is the one that's causing the case, but it's not. So that was a whole thing. And then there's like the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo, where like they hung out with Vincent Van Gogh and they like opened up that chest and all those ghosts came out. So there, yeah. And then there's Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, where like they thought the ghosts were just people in masks, but they actually were real. So yeah. And then there's like one where they're puppets. Wasn't there like a Scooby-Doo series or movie where they were like all puppets?
Yeah, I think the Scooby-Doo Adventures, I think.
The Scooby-Doo Adventures. They've done everything. They did their Lego at one point. There's like a Lego Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, man. And then there's a Scooby-Doo where he crosses over with Courage, the cowardly dog, right? That was a recent one? I need to see that one. That looked neat. So yeah. So then there's like that Velma show, the rated R Scooby-Doo.
No Scooby.
No Scooby. There's no Scooby in that. Wow. Yeah. Was that the line for Scooby? After 30 to 40 some years, he's just like, this is where I draw the line. Scooby needs a vacation. Speak to my agent.
Black.
Is it Black Shaggy?
Yeah, Black Shaggy.
A Blackie? That sounded wrong, didn't it? That sounds like a slur, doesn't it? Like you can't walk around saying that. Blackie, the what? No, because it sounds, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like you feel it, right? No, we're not gonna say it anymore. Y'all didn't hear that. Don't repeat that. Don't repeat. You know what I'm saying. Don't say that again. I'm sorry. But it's a Black Shaggy. They never bring me back. I'm sorry. This is my last Retropalooza, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, it's always interesting to see the various versions of Scooby-Doo. There's of course the movies. Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, Matthew Lillard, who's now the voice of Shaggy. After doing those movies, he's now the actual voice of Shaggy. So that's really cool. Yeah, Scoob's cool. I would love to see Scoob Holiday Haunt, but apparently, somebody has taxes to pay. What did you go ask me?
Have you seen the Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Gets a Clue? Get a Clue? It's a Saturday morning.
That's not what's new Scooby-Doo.
No.
Okay.
It's totally different. Different art style.
So Shaggy and Scooby-Doo get a clue. Oh, and it's just them?
Yeah.
They like abandon the gang? Shaggy and Scooby have a tendency to just be like, peace gang, we know who the stars in this picture is. And then after a while they're like, all right, Fred, Daphne, you can come back. Velma, you can come back. Okay. I vaguely remember that one. I don't think I watched that one too strong. Scooby-Doo was, I remember watching that one. Just because that theme song rocks.
It is a wild series. Like, they get into weird stuff that I think Shaggy's uncle or something was a scientist, and
oh yeah, like Uncle Shag's worked or something like that. Yeah. Okay. His uncle was a scientist. All right.
And both of them inherit his uncle's mansion as well.
Was it a spooky mansion?
No, just a normal mansion.
You can't put a mansion in Scooby-Doo and not make it haunted. That's kind
I mean, there's secrets about who his uncle was. He didn't really know who he was, but
Was he Batman?
the scientific experiment stuff that he did.
Oh, okay. Did he create Scooby? Were they trying to get like an origin story of how Scooby talks? That'd be wild.
I don't remember. I didn't watch all of the series. It was only on Saturday morning cartoons.
Okay. So what you're saying is we should write the fan fiction about how his uncle made Scooby talk through his scientific experiments.
Have we seen any other dogs other than Scooby's family talk?
Oh yeah, every dog talks in Scooby-Doo except for they talk in some kind of way. But it seems like all the other dogs have like full-on English. Like Scrappy-Doo just talks like he's a human, but Scooby still has the So yeah. I'm glad we're having this discussion together. We just tuned out the entire rest of the crowd right now for this intense Scooby TED talk. Look at my red rope, everyone. You had your hand up. I saw the time traveler. What is your question?
I was gonna ask, because I know in one of your videos you were excited about Gizmo and Gremlins being on the Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah, multiverses?
Yeah.
Yes!
Excited about it?
Gremlins are back, baby! You gotta get that movie. Yes, anytime there's a Gremlins in anything, I'm excited. So here's a fun fact. Who were any of you around in the 80s? Any 80s people? Okay. What is significant about, is it June 8th? What is significant about June 8th? Double check me on the Googles. 1984. Does anyone know? Was that?
The one you're born in.
Oh yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. So Gremlins, the movie, came out in June of 1984. But here's the thing. Another movie came out the exact same day. One that you probably have heard of. One that still makes movies, just had a movie in its franchise happen not too long ago.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters came out the same day as Gremlins. Did you imagine going to a movie theater and Ghostbusters and Gremlins are opening up the same weekend? That'd be so awesome, man. So Ghostbusters was number 1, Gremlins was number 2. They've both been successful. But I'm just saying, Ghostbusters had a sequel, a cartoon series, a reboot that everyone talks about, a reboot that some people talk about, other people don't talk about, that I think was really blown out of proportion. It made absolutely no sense and was so ridiculous in the world. But anyway, as I was saying, but like they've got the toys, they got the merchandise, you got people creating proton packs for real. Eventually someone's going to catch a ghost. Like we are so close in the Ghostbusters fandom that someone is going to make an actual proton pack. They're going to get nuclear technology. People are making their own Ecto-1s. They're going all out. And Gremlins gets a sequel. and an NES game that's really good. And like, that's it. So like every single time Ghostbusters is having like, it's our anniversary. We got all the Ghostbusters from every state to show up in their outfits. And like, we're celebrating the love for Ghostbusters. And I'm there too, because I love Ghostbusters. But there's still that part of me that's like, Gremlins just opened the same day. Where's my Gremlins parade? Where's my Gremlins party? Where's my all-female Gremlins reboot? I'll take it. Just a bunch of Gretas. Let's go. Let's do this. But yeah, so the fact that they were in that game in multiverses, it made me very happy. And they're supposed to have an animated series on HBO Max, Secrets of Mogwai. That will hopefully still come out. Fingers crossed. And they won't. I'll bust in that. I'll bust in there. I mean, like, if you, all I'm saying is, if you see a news report that a black nerd broke into the Warner Brothers office trying to steal digital files, it is because I've somehow found out they were not going to release Gremlins Secrets of Mogwai. I have to see this series because there was supposed to be. I remember there was a magazine that I remember getting from Pizza Hut. I think it was for like Bugs Bunny's anniversary. They made this magazine that you got as part of your, you get your personal pan pizza, and then you get this magazine with Bugs Bunny in it, and it was like advertising that Tiny Toon Adventures was about to come out and all this stuff in it. But there was like a little blurb of like, here's all these cartoons that we're working on. Like Beetlejuice is gonna have a cartoon, and Tiny Toon Adventures coming out. But there's like a little segment in it that's like, and there's gonna be a new Gremlins cartoon. And I think they eventually interviewed Joe Dante, the director. And it was mentioned about that somewhere on the interwebs, but like supposedly, so I don't have the facts in front of me, allegedly, there was supposed to be a Gremlins cartoon that was going to probably come out after the second movie, but the second movie did not do big box office numbers, so I think that caused it to stop. And I always feel bummed about that. So I predict that there's an alternate universe. I think since we're all dealing with multiverse now, I think there's an alternate universe where Gremlins was the #1 movie and Ghostbusters was the #2 movie, and like everything that's happened with Ghostbusters in this alternate universe happened to Gremlins. So there's like the real Gremlins animated series, Gizmo and the Real Gremlins, and there's Gremlins 2, the sequel, and then there's Gremlins 2016, and then there's Gremlins Afterlife. There's Extreme Gremlins that came out, right?
IDW comic.
Yeah, there's a Gremlins IDW comic. There's a Gremlins video game that was a few years ago that's technically Gremlins 3. And then meanwhile, we got Ghostbusters 2, the new batch. And then then we get, Ghostbusters Secret of the Z-Board. It's an awesome universe. I'm just saying. I bet some things maybe didn't happen there that happened here. I'm not trying to make any predictions or anything, but maybe that's a cooler world. No offense. Wouldn't that be wild if that was if all the problems we've had never existed only because Gremlins was the better franchise? Could you imagine? No, that's stupid. That's stupid. So. Anyone else have let me ask a 90s question. Be funny if it's a Ghostbusters question. Thank you everybody for being here, by the way. It's very nice of you. Okay. In the Spice Girls, who was Mel C better known as? What was her nickname? That's Mel B. Who's Mel C?
Sporty.
Sporty Spice. But you jumped ahead. Mel B was the next question. This is a drawing. I can't do that right now. Let's see. Who got any sports people here? All right, let's go into 90s sports. All right, put these jersey numbers in order from lowest to highest. Brett Favre of the Green Bay Packers, Derek Jeter of the New York Yankees, Dennis Rodman of the Chicago Bulls. So based on their jersey number, who's lowest, who's highest?
Jeter, Favre, and Rodman.
That's right. Dude, that's great. Yeah, Jeter was 2, Favre was 4, Rodman 91. Awesome. See? They say nerds on those sports. Look at that. That's old school thinking. Here's a math question. We got any math people in the house? 90s, yeah, 90s. Let's just start putting 90s in front of everything. This ain't math, this is 90s math. This ain't a microphone. Well, this actually is a 90s microphone. I love that idea. This ain't just chicken, it's 90s chicken. I don't think you should be eating 90s chicken. That's probably not healthy, right? All right, let's do the math. 90s style. All right, get ready. The number of NSYNC members minus the number of Backstreet Boys members equals
0.
0. Yeah, 5 minus 5 is 0. This is not hard. Where's the extreme 90s questions? I need the extreme 90s questions. Oh no, let's not do that one. Oh boy. Oh. No, nah. Ooh, no. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We got any spelling bee people in here? Anyone want a spelling bee in their lives? Okay. The sports guy want a spelling bee? How big? You had a small school, didn't you? He's like, I'm the spelling bee champion, the quarterback, varsity quarterback, head of the science club. I teach a couple classes. Public schools the funding is bad. All right, so spellers. All right, who think you think you're a speller? You think you're a speller? All right, we're gonna start with you, and if you don't get it right, we're gonna come to you. All right, you just spell this word. You ready? Frappuccino. You mean easy to sense?
R-A-P-P-U.
That is incorrect.
Okay, it's F-R-A-P-P-A-C-I-N-O?
Incorrect. You think you got
There
it?
was a U, wasn't there?
FRAPPICINNO.
Nope. Anyone else? Anyone else? Minions? Beady booty boo boo? No? No? Tails? You think you got it? All right.
FRAPPECINO.
You got just some more classes, man. But then again, you spelled it wrong too, so maybe you shouldn't take the class. No, that is also incorrect. Anyone else want to give it a shot? This is fun. I actually kind of like it. Can anyone spell Frappuccino? No?
Like you see it all the time and start.
I know, right?
Trying to recollect it.
And then once you gotta ask for it, no one. I saw y'all nudge know each other over there. I feel like one of y'all guys. Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
What's the word again?
Frappuccino, as in part milkshake, part cappuccino, all frothy joy. That's what the thing says. Frappuccino.
FRAPPCH. Hold on. INO.
I don't even know. I don't think that's right. I'm sorry. It's a good try though. For a minion, I'm very impressed at the spelling. No one else? No one else want to give it a shot? You gotta give it a shot.
FRAPPACHINO.
Y'all just saying letters at this point. I feel like I'm the worst teacher now because I feel like I'm not teaching you. You got it? Wayne Zelinsky, you gotta have it. You struck the kids! So you gotta know this. All right.
A-P-P-U
Wait, did you say F-A-P?
F-R
Oh, okay, I didn't see the R, so I was like, that's a whole different thing entirely.
P-P-U-C-C-I-O-N.
You almost had it. You almost had it. You got nervous at the end. You mixed it up. That was really close. I'm gonna let you have it. You're the closest, so you win. Yes, FRAPPUCCINO. You said O-N, but I think you meant N-O. I felt it, so I believe you. Wayne Zelinsky would never lie to me. Even though he shrunk the kids a little baby. Okay. I love these. Are you guys enjoying these questions? Good, because if you weren't, I would be like, I don't care, I'm enjoying them. As you are. Now, does anyone have a question before I keep asking these questions? Anyone else have a question? What's up? It's time drop.
Excited for Wakanda Forever.
You know it. You trying to test? You trying to get me in trouble? Like, the black people hear us.
Because I was also gonna ask, like, because I know I've seen you on certain movie premieres, so I was gonna ask you what your favorite one was.
Oh, the premieres? Oh man, they're just. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, like,
Really cool.
it is cool, but it's funny. It's like, cause like some people be like, oh my god, you got to go to a premiere. You got to see the movie for free. And I'm like, I got to go to the premiere. See the movie for free. Technically, it's correct, but like, you gotta dress up. Sometimes I have to rent a tux because I don't have an outfit for myself. Sometimes I have to get stuff dry cleaned. So like, I don't know if you were aware, California is expensive. So like, just like dry cleaning a jacket is like $20. It's crazy. So like, it's like that, and then you gotta get the outfit, and then you gotta park, which that's expensive. Sometimes you get validation. Sometimes you do. So that helps. And then you also have to be there like super early because they gotta like make sure everyone's in there to like make sure the time is up. So there's a lot of stuff you don't see. Like you see the picture, you see like the I'm on the carpet, but you don't see like the 3 hours of forward. Like, okay, all right, we there yet? Oh, we got traffic. And there was one time I went to a premiere. No joke, Joe Biden was in town. So like literally, I'm like here, and the movie premiere is here. And it took me, no joke, 45 minutes to get from here to here because the president was over here saying like, don't pollute or something. I don't know. It's just like, I'm like, thanks dude, but like today, I'm trying to see Buzz Lightyear. So,
Which one was your favorite?
but what was my favorite? Oh man, the favorites. I don't know. I mean, I think Captain America Civil War, I think was the first one of that nature. I'm pretty sure it's the first Marvel one I went to. So that was just cool to be like, this is happening. I can't believe it. That I'm actually at one of these because this doesn't make sense. Like I'm a dude, so I don't know. So that was really cool. But Thor Ragnarok, I actually got to see and take a picture with Tessa Thompson. So that was nice. That was really cool. I was very happy about it. I don't know if it's framed, but it's definitely in the Andre archives of iPhone photos. So that was really neat. There was I can't remember what movie it was because I don't remember if he was. There was some event I went to, and it was like years ago, and I got to meet James Marsden, and I was like, you're so cool. From the X-Men movies. And I took a picture, and it was the blurriest photo, like you would not even be able to tell. It's like The Ring, you know how The Ring where like they like when you have to see it? It looked like that, because we're talking like old school phone, like this was probably a BlackBerry I took this on, like I don't remember it. But it was like such a bad photo that was like, there's no one's gonna believe me. They were like, that's not, no. But I just remember like, man, it's so cool. I hope to see you in another movie one day. Maybe with a talking hedgehog, right? That'd be crazy. If I was like, one day you're gonna star in a movie with a CGI hedgehog, and no one's gonna like how he looks at first, but trust me, don't worry about it. Things will change and you'll be alright. Like, get this man away from me. He's scaring me. It's the Mambo number Lou Bega sang a little bit of.
5.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Oh wait, okay. Whoa. All right, so I have to get you to guess this person without using certain words. So she's a singer, and she that's correct, actually. We got a freaking medium up in here. Get out of my brain, dude.
I went from secure. I was like, no, that's
You either read my mind or read the card. So you either have mind reading controls or X-ray vision, man. Like that is amazing. With no hesitation, too. Like he said that confident. Britney Spears. Like, I should give you the mic to drop it. He knew.
What's the biggest 90s?
I mean, it could have been Christina Aguilera. All right, it could have been Brandy, Monica.
I thought it was me, did.
Altogether.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Taylor Swift. Though that she was not 90s.
I mean, was she born then? Maybe. One day. Okay, what's this one? All right. Okay, all right. This is one of those like I have to say certain things. You gotta pick the category. Here's a hint. It has 90s in the title of the category.
Britney Spears.
Let's try that. 3.5-inch floppy disk. Video toaster.
That's some computer category.
Yeah, 90s computer things, yeah. I was trying to think like very specific 90s computer things. So. Does anyone else have a question? What's that?
In your interviews, that I don't know if you still do them like this anymore, but I knew you used to ask your female sort of stars if you could give them a foot rub.
Yes.
What was the ratio of acceptance to declining?
I think it was definitely more decline, because sometimes I wouldn't even put it in there. But yeah, I think it was definitely more decline than acceptance, but the acceptance was like all about it. Yeah. So, but then there was also some compromises where it was like hand or back. Or I think one did B one time. Yeah, so.
I remember the Mega Force cast. That was the one.
Oh, that one. I actually ran into them, Christina and Sarah at Morphicon, and it was like, we had not, again, this has been the weird thing in like this past year, just like running into people that you know, and you've known them for years, but it feels like you haven't seen them in forever because it's only been 2 years, but it's been 2 years, so it's like, so yeah, it felt like this huge reunion, and yeah, we were even joking about that then, but yeah, like, no, it's, you know, it was all in good fun. Everything's in good fun. I want everyone to feel fun and comfortable, and it was always, they always agreed. It was always a mutual agreement. So there's that. Okay. This is a show that you have to guess, but I can't use certain words. It's a show. No.
Sorry. I was blanking out. Or
Oh no, I was waiting for the mind reader to just like randomly say a show.
No, my mind shut down.
Oh, okay. All right. So it stars a rapper. Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking, is it that one with LL Cool J? What was it called?
Wow, you did that, man. Brother, what is going on? You bringing us some In the House with LL Cool J?
Apparently, yeah.
Respect, man. You watch that 8:30 p.m. Monday NBC lineup. All right. You want some UPN shows you want to mention to us? You want to talk about Moesha for a moment? Girlfriends?
Why not?
The game? I like this guy. All right. What color eyes does the cat have in the Napster logo? Who even remembers what Napster is?
I remember what Napster is. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah, they were green. Yeah, it was like a gray cat face, like electronic cat face with green eyes. Yeah, boy, Napster, man. Oh my God, I remember before getting high-speed internet, which I think at the time, because it was Time Warner cable, they used to call it Roadrunner because it was like beep beep, it's Roadrunner. But I remember before that when you had like the old like AOL, whatever, or just like you just constantly got those 500-hour free CDs and just not pay for internet. But I remember like early days of like slow internet and Napster where you would legit like pick 4 or 5 songs and just let your computer just run at night because you knew it was gonna take like 3 hours for them. But I remember when back in those days, man, you could find like some wild like remixes of songs. Because I mean, we get them a little bit more now because of, we get a lot of international releases, but like back then, when you would get, the only way you could get like some remixes to get like a CD single or something like that. So I remember you'd find like these like 10-minute European techno remix of No Money, No Problems. Like it's just like these random club versions of popular songs that were only in like other countries. But then I remember finding stuff like someone did like a Pac-Man remix, or it was like remixing like Mega Man and Bubble Bobble. It was like these club remixes and stuff like that. So I thought it was really cool. So yeah, that was a time. Anyone else have a question? You got 5 minutes? All right.
I gotta get back to the flip up. Have you ever read the
That's the easiest question ever.
What's that?
Have you ever read the Guys flip before?
I think so. Yeah, pretty sure.
You should ask them all.
Equal opportunity ropes. What ropes?
I'll take the flip up.
That's why he asked.
I think you've been walking around. He's like, I've been walking around, man. I'm tired. He didn't even know that I had a show that happened. He just random. He didn't even know that there's just like a bit. He just was like, no. I just personally came in and just figured, why don't I just ask random people and just see who says yes. I respect your confidence, sir.
He gives foot ropes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, more math time, and then I think we're gonna have to wrap it up because I see him coming down here. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, walking into the room right now, you see him write books about He-Man. You see him unbox toys about He-Man. You see him watch movies about He-Man with He-Man. He's the one, the only Pixar. show is Pixel Dan. Pixel Dan. I'll keep. I commit to the bit.
You commit to the bit.
Because that's who I am. A Polygon Don.
Polygon Don.
This is what YouTube people do at night that's stupid. We were joking about we were going to eat dinner and but we got split in half for the car rides. And so I guess because the second car didn't come fast enough, they gave our table away. So we get in and we're like, oh, they gave our table away. So I was like, are there like cooler people? They're like more cooler YouTube people, and that's one who they gave the table to. And so then we just started creating like alternate versions of ourselves. We basically like made multiverse people that got it. So it was like Pete the Genesis punk, and I was like white geek drama or something like that. But Pixel Dan was Polygon Don, so they all went on every single time. That's all I've been saying all day long. But I said Polygon Don, like since he does like He-Man and Ninja Turtles, I was like Polygon Don does like the obscure toys and cartoons. So Polygon Don does the He-Man. He does like Street Sharks and glowworms. We're doing 90s trivia, Pixel Dan.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to do some 90s trivia math?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, here we go. I need you to tell me the answer to this math equation. The number of Teletubbies multiplied by the number of Wiggles. This sounds like a nightmare I've had.
Oh, no, I don't know how many wiggles there are.
This is actually a trick question because this will be an outdated answer, I believe. If I remember correct, if I know my Wiggles.
That was early 2000s, wasn't it?
I guess.
Oh, really? Like the Wiggles ain't even from the 90s? Are the
I know my niece was watching it when she was little, and she wasn't born until 2003.
Well, maybe it's a UK. Maybe they came out in the UK first.
Could be.
And then we, like the Spice Girls, we were like, oh, we gotta bring the Spice Girls over. Who else you got?
I guess that's one way to have a British invasion.
So there's another alternate universe out there. No Beatles ever existed, but the Wiggles came out and everything went wild. Better universe, I'm telling you, better universe, better ingredients.
So what, I'm guessing 4 and 4, so I guess 16.
That is correct, but isn't there like a fifth Wiggle
I
now?
thought it was 5.
Didn't like a Wiggle retire, and then like a new Wiggle came in, or something like that? And then they're rebooting Teletubbies.
Right?
But there's like Tiny Tubbies or something like that. That sounds wrong. I'm making up words that sound wrong. Tiny Tubbies. They're tiny, they're tubby. That's it. Tiny Tub Adventures. Tiny, I'm Tinky, I'm Winky. Oh my gosh. Well, on that note, thank you everybody for being here. People who didn't know me at all, are you impressed? Like, do you like me now? My YouTube channel is Black Nerd Comedy. You already did? Oh my God, did you subscribe? That hurt my feelings. No, you don't have to subscribe. YouTube wouldn't tell you the videos that will upload anyway, so that's all right. It's better to be unsubscribed and just watch on occasion. You probably see me more. No, thank you all for really. Like I said, it's been 15 years of me doing YouTube. It's been on the interwebs. It's been I don't know how many years of doing Retropalooza and then not doing Retropalooza because no one was doing cons and coming back. So just being here and seeing a lot of your faces, some for the first time, some I've seen many times. I really thank you, and I just always appreciate your support and the fact that you just let me act a fool up here for an hour and entertain you. I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much for Now don't go anywhere because coming up next on the Kids WB is Pixel Dan and the Pixel Dan Show.
Pixel Dan Hour.
Thank you so much. Thank you everybody. Y'all have a good one.